Oh, where are we?
You're up then.
Sharla! What happened to us?
I don't know. I've only just come round.
Where are the others?
I look for them, but they're nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
Reyn, thanks.
Huh?
For protecting me back there.
Yeah. It got rough, but at least you got out safe.
What is it?
Look at me. I'm useless. Can't even keep a promise. I promised Fiora I'd look after Shulk. Stupid.
You promised to protect the guy who protects you. Am I missing something?
In the old days, Shulk was kind of frail. You know, like a little bunniv that gets bossed around by the other colony animals. It was me who used to be there, to save him. That's why I promised Fiora. But now look at me.
Reyn.
He's stronger now. And not just because he's got the Monado. I've done all I can to help him. He doesn't need me.
That's not the Reyn I know. Do you remember Colony 6?
Yeah?
The Mekon were always on the doorstep of our home, the colony. Thinking about it, I realised they were after the ether underneath it.
Yeah, I suppose so. If they could stockpile energy from there, they could get to any part of Bionis.
The Colony 6 Defence Force suffered its fair share of pain. And not just physical. Friends and family. Alive one day, gone the next. It all became so normal. You end up wondering how you can possibly make a difference when war is so futile. I'm not the only one who felt like that sometimes. But nobody ever gave up. And you know why?
Because you were strong?
We had no choice but to be strong. Everybody had someone to protect. The moment you looked away, you'd lose everyone you loved. So we had to keep looking straight ahead. We couldn't stop fighting.
Man, that's tough. Puts my problems into perspective. I suppose I should get back to being Reyn.
Don't go doubting yourself, even if things get tough.
You're right. There'll be plenty of time to stare at my feet when I'm old and crooked. Get it?
I get it. So now what?
We go looking for Shulk and Fiora. I might be like a third wheel, but I can still lug around the heavy stuff.
Finally! That's the Reyn I know.
Back there. Were you talking about that guy Gaddo?
Not just about him. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. Just, you know, seems like tough competition for a guy like me.
Reyn. Do you think Shulk and the others are okay?
Of course they are. They wouldn't die from something like that.
Back to your old self, I see. Right, we better get looking.
I find that moment between Reyn and Sharla a bit odd. And looking at the stats of the characters, it's fine. But for some reason in my head, I always saw Sharla as being about the same age as Dunban. She's supposed to be 21. And the main trio, Reyn, Fiora and Shulk, are all 18. But in my head, for some reason, the trio are all about 22 and Sharla's about 33. So I found that moment with Shulk a bit, Reyn a bit, ugh. He's after a cougar. It's kind of sweet though, it seems a bit natural that seeing his two best friends pair off, he's latched onto the only other member of the party who's female and under the age of 100, because Melia is about 118 and also appears to be chasing after Shulk, so I think Reyn's feeling a bit left out. We're actually about to run up into the fight that we saw start happen in the previous update. However, none of my characters have anti-mechon weapons equipped. So I've sped it up because it took ages.
What's that sound?
Someone's in a fight. Up ahead. Shulk!
Reyn!
I got your back! We'll turn them into scrap!
Right!
This is a nice little example of why it's a bit useless to have the computer controlling Shulk during battles against Mechon, because I don't think at any point he puts the enchant up and just does everything himself. It was my fault. I completely slipped my mind that no one had the right equipment.
Good to see you. I knew you'd make it, Shulk.
Thanks to you.
Reyn! Reyn, it's you!
Fiora! She remembers us!
Yeah, she's been through a lot.
I can see. Wow.
If only we could find Dunban.
Yeah, he'll be blubbering at the sight of us.
I don't think he'd ever cry in front of you two.
So he does cry?
When no one's watching.
Yep. He's always been like that. He's a big softie, but he hates anyone seeing it.
I never knew.
Nope, I don't believe it.
Take it easy.
I'm okay. I want to see my brother. Let's go, Shulk.
If you can't walk, I'll carry you.
I'm much heavier now.
I've been pumping my guns.
I can see. Reyn, you really looked after Shulk for me.
I wanted to, but it feels more like he's the one who's been protecting me.
That's not true.
It's okay. I know it, you know it. I'm not here to protect you anymore.
But you are here for something.
Yeah. What I did just now. It don't matter how strong you get, you ain't got eyes in the back of your head. So I've got your back.
Reyn, you...
Reyn, you're like a whole new person.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, it's good you've become so dependable.
Was I that undependable before?
Take it as a compliment.
Ha! You haven't changed a bit. What would we do without you?
Right, let's go. You want to see my brother cry, don't you?
Yeah, wouldn't miss it.
Now, this game misses out on... well, it's one cliché and it tends to take several forms, and I'm really glad it doesn't do it at any point. Normally in stuff like this, where someone gets partially turned or changed into this thing that Group A have been fighting for ages, there's always someone going... the equivalent would be someone in the party who doesn't know her, suddenly going, no, we can't trust her, she's part Mechon, or something like that, despite the fact Fiora will be running around going, tra-la-la-la-la, I'm still me, I'm perfectly trustable, no evidence to the contrary, let's get on. There'd always be someone going, nope, I'm going to kill you the moment you frown, or look at me funny, or sneeze, or trip over. Or on the flip side, it would be Fiora, but she'd be really menacing and evil, and everyone would be going, nope, la 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 la, it's Fiora, she can't be, I know she's shot most of us, but I still trust her and love her and blah blah blah. It just doesn't do that at all. It's just, hey, it's Fiora, she's got weird stuff in her. It's still Fiora. Let's get on with it and find out what's happened. And I am so grateful it doesn't fall into that, because it is such lazy writing. It's never done with consideration for consistency with the characters and whatever's gone beforehand. I can't think of anything more annoying at this point in time than when someone's like stood in a big pile of bodies and going, no, I can still change them. I can still reach them. I'm just like, no, shoot them. Shoot them. But luckily, no one in our group is... We're missing the character that is traditionally the hardcore xenophobe. You know, they spend the whole time hating every other group and are consistently proved wrong, except for one poignant moment where they get one thing right and the whole crew goes, oh, maybe we shouldn't have trusted every single person we met on site. I like the fact they all have individualised responses as well. And the fact everyone just wants to see Dunban cry. I mean, I do. This is the area I was talking about when I said we were going to reach somewhere that, even within the fantastical setting of the game, I found really well designed and different. Oh, I really like this area. See how long it takes some of you to work out what it actually is. I can't remember if it's actually... Oh no, some place names have turned up, haven't they? Yes, we're on the massive arm that got cut off in the original cutscene.
What is it?
I can hear something.
What? I can't hear anything.
Maybe our sense of hearing isn't strong enough.
Low sounds. More than one. Watch out! Something's here!
Friends stop for Ricky. Oh, Ricky very hungry and Ricky sleepy. If Ricky not rest now, Ricky not keep going.
Well, we can't have that, can we? We'll rest here before going any further. Melia, do you need to rest?
I am fine.
Good. Break time.
What's this?
Hereupon Ricky have big fight with fish. Ricky win. Grilled fish taste yum yum. Ah, done it too.
I thought you said you couldn't move if you didn't rest.
Oh, Ricky very tired. But Ricky very hungry too.
How considerate of you.
Ricky not understand Dun.
Don't try to hide it. You realized Melia was lagging behind. She would never admit how tired she was. That's the real reason you ask. Now that's good fish. Even in this strange place, at least the fish tastes like it should.
Ricky glad Dun like yum yum fish.
Yeah, thank you.
Millie is tired, but Ricky tired too. And Dun not look happy.
What's this? Am I that transparent?
Ricky want to hear Dun story. Ricky listen carefully, for Ricky is the Heropon.
I'm not sure what that's got to do with it. Well, seeing as you're here, I'll tell you.
Yeah! Ricky listen.
I have a sister. Her name is Fiora.
Ricky know. She wears silver armor. Shulk look everywhere for her.
Indeed.
Shulk and Fiora, everyone knows they like each other. But they're just not ready, I suppose. They're the perfect match, but if they don't hurry up and tell each other...
Even Ricky know that.
I suppose everyone does. But now Fiora has become... something else.
She forget Shulk. She forget Dun too.
She did. But Shulk won't give up that easily. Knowing that he's out there looking for her fills me with hope. I just wish I was there with him.
Dun take care of them. Dun watch over Shulk. Dun watch over Fiora. That is all a Daddy Pon can do. Ricky make mistake. Dun not Daddy Pon.
Well, I am her older brother.
But just like Daddy Pon, watching over family. Same watch over. Dun do what he must.
Huh. Who would have thought it? I never imagined I'd be getting such advice from you.
Ricky have big family of little Pon. Ricky raise and say goodbye to many little Pon. Ricky knows some things.
You can say that again. I had you all wrong.
It doesn't look like the others are here.
Unfortunate. I hope everyone's safe.
Everyone's safe. Everyone's strong.
Ricky is right. It is simply a matter of when we will happen across them.
Everyone landed in the same area. They have to be around here somewhere.
Friends, look here. Ricky find it yesterday when Ricky goes scouting.
I wonder where this pipe leads.
Go! Ricky has feeling Shulk and friends are on other side.
Feeling? Well, I'm willing to give your Nopon instinct a try.
As am I. The pipe it is.
That's I think that moment reinforces what I said in the thread about how Melia approaches how she should behave. Because really, when you're trundling about like this, when someone's exhausted, it is actually better to say, because these guys could get jumped by Mechon at any moment, and if you've got someone half asleep, just so you can get a couple of kilometres further, it's going to do far more damage than good. But she still feels the responsibility to keep going and keep up with everyone else. Because as someone who's always been maligned for being half homs, she knows that she has to be at least as good as everyone else, and preferably better, in order for people to see her as an equal and worthwhile. When in reality these guys are just like, they're fine, they don't care, they want to look after her, they know that she'll look after them. With her ability just to, you know, occasionally explode shit out of nowhere. And a nice little reminder that Ricky really is a dad and older than the rest of them, apart from Melia. Melia is round about the century mark, but they do the thing where that's, you know, still a teenager for the high end tier. Riki's the most advanced in life stages, and it's more his way of talking and the kind of cutesy presentation. They're just his culture and species rather than a characteristic of him being a young or infant character. But he uses it to his advantage because he knows people will underestimate him for it.
A village in a place like this?
Melia!
Shulk!
Guys!
You're all right!
Yeah! And we found Fiora.
Dun Dunban!
Fiora! Do you remember me?
Sorry if I made you worry.
It's all right. I'm just so glad you're alive.
Oh, dear brother.
Shulk, is that your childhood friend?
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm glad she is safe.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
But how did you all get here? And what is this place, anyway?
These people helped us.
Huh?
This is their home.
Your surprise is understandable. We are the Makina. The people of Mekonis.
Makina? You mean machine people?
You look as if you have many questions. But please, take a look around our village first. We will talk after that. I will be waiting in front of the building we call Junks.